Today on Magic's Global Guide, we will discuss success, depression, suicide. Honestly speaking, it's easy to speak on the topic, but sometimes in life it's not easy to practice it. It becomes At times it becomes very tough to deal with the situation. So tough that the person prefers to end the precious life. There have been many great talented people who have gone through this dilemma. I'm not going to say that they were right or wrong. However, I will try my best to convince the people to find ways out of the tough situation. Everyone wants to be successful in life so that they can get happiness. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. If you are utilizing the opportunity well and happily, you will really do the current job good. And if you do the current job good, then only the better will follow. Everyone likes success. However, the idea of success is not absolute, it's relative. A person earning in thousands will feel successful if he gets millions, but a person earning trillions will be failure if he gets billions. Let's understand with a real life example. Two sister students of my computer class always insisted me to visit their house. I kept avoiding and they kept requesting. They used to tell me they lived on footpath. I thought they were joking. Once while winding the class up, they told it's on the way and they took me their house as it was at walkable distance. I was really shocked to see 5 by 5 feet or approximately 1.5 meter by 1.8 meter house as it was their place to reside. I did not believe that. I could not believe that such a happy and well-dressed students can come from footpath. What did it mean? That happiness is not in a residence of millions or billions. It's in the heart and mind. On the contrary, people from high-rise buildings and bungalows always had some or the other issue. They used to go to nightclubs or pubs but never smiled and laughed the way these two students did. So, what are the necessities of happiness? Good qualification, stable source of earning, business, job, beautiful house with all modern amenities, car, a good life partner, all family members, sound health, status, and respect in the society, and many more. Everyone sets to achieve all of these things in one's reach. With one or more things not achieved as expected, one starts feeling to worry too much of them and finally gets tensed. This leads to hypertension, and such person starts isolating from others because of inferiority complex. The inferiority is not absolute, it's relative, and it's a result of comparison with higher ones, of setting higher expectations or not getting something expected. And in extreme cases, it leads to suicide. Sometimes the situation becomes too tough to handle and too easy for others to quote dialogues.
Sometimes there may not be any reason to be sad. It's the person's negative mindset that makes the person sad even in a heaven-like condition. So, such people need to be convinced to correct their mindset, and the next moment they will realize that they are in paradise. Those who always think the grass is green on the other side must realize their mistake, accept it, and correct it, and must enjoy every moment of life. God has kept some people in huts and some in palaces, some in cities and some in villages. There are urban people who enjoy watching rural videos and adore it and dream about it, but they will practically never fit in their dream rural life. They must be happy where they are. Sometimes few setbacks, shocks, or failures make us blind to see our colorful world, the bounties around us, and God's blessings to us. In spite of those setbacks, shocks, or failures, we have a lot of reasons to smile and celebrate. But the dark glass of these things darkens our vision. If we start walking blind, we will start losing things in our hand, one by one, and also we will land up in bigger trouble. In such cases, the person opens the eyes after everything is gone from the hand. Then such people start mourning and they start praising the lost glory. Every day begins with a sunrise which brings light and energy to illuminate the world. When sun sets, it darkens the world, but not the lives, and it does not seize the energy from the people, but it gives a breathing time to refresh and start the next day afresh. So, such cases who keep crying for lost and past things are emotional, sensitive, and mostly psychological. Sometimes motivating and inspiring speeches, thoughts, and talks help a lot. Many a times such people and resources are around. Utilize them. A psychiatrist may prescribe mood controlling and tranquilizing medicine along with counseling. But the medicines and psychiatrists are going to be with you until your last breath. Let me share my own experience. I had one of the greatest setbacks of my life. I lost which would I lost things which would amount to be more than 2 millions today. Then I met with an accident. I was bedridden for more than 4 months. Then I had to lose the running income due to bed rest. The doctor said my pressure was high enough to take it serious. He referred to a heart surgeon. The heart surgeon advised many preliminary tests. After that, many secondary tests. Then, at that particular time, I met with an angel doctor. He told me if I went to a heart surgeon, he would be with me until my burial. He told me to take a tablet thrice a day for 4 months, twice for next 4 months, and once for next 4, and finally to stop. Today, by the grace of God, and that honest guidance of the doctor, I am free from the blood pressure. So, friends, God does not give chance forever. It may be short or long, the chance will get over. Then repentance will not bring things back. Be positive. Start counting what God has given. Start thinking how you are and will be of any good to your own people. How can you bring smile to your own people's face? Then you'll feel you are the happiest person of the world. Always remember, your life is very important to you yourself as well as all others who are related and connected with you. Most of the people do not express their love, emotions, feelings, and your importance in their lives. It does not mean that they do not love you. It's all it's you who should feel these by your knowledge and intelligence. There are many couples, siblings, and other relations who keep arguing and days and night. The reason in the background may be extra care, difference in knowledge and experience, or any other reason. But this hot discussion on regular basis also creates love and indispensability without their knowledge. So, realize the truth of life. Acknowledge the beautiful world around you, which God has blessed you. You will never take any life-ending decision. Even difficult most situations can be worked out to find ways out of it.
As in critical or prolonged illness or heavy financial loss or debt trap. The important points are given ahead, so please watch complete video. Like, share and subscribe also. But what is most important thing is said by Mahatma Gandhi ji. No one can harm you more than you yourself. No one can harm you more than you yourself. So, share your feelings with someone who will not exploit the situation. Maybe relative, friend, teacher, NGO, honest and true religious people, psychiatrist, office colleague, neighbor, local social group, and so on. The causes or risks may be number 1, psychiatric illness, maybe mood disorder or a depression. Second one may be substance abuse, primary alcohol, maybe family history of suicide. Fourth one is long-term difficulties with relationship with friends or family. Fifth one, significant losses in person's life, the death of loved ones, loss of any important relationship, loss of employment or self-esteem, unexpected student result leading to unbearable emotional pain. Sixth one, prolonged or incurable illness or unbearable physical pain. And what are the warning signs? For depressions, such people may or may not realize that they are in depression. Even they may or may not acknowledge their grief. For example, on death of a nearest one would pretend to be strong enough, but from inside the person might be completely shattered. A person who is in depression or at risk of crucial decision about life usually shows signs, whether consciously or unconsciously, that something is wrong, so keep an eye out for signs of clinical depression, withdrawal from friends and family, sadness and hopelessness, lack of interest in previous activities or in what is going on around them, physical changes such as lack of energy, different sleep pattern, change in weight or appetite, loss of self esteem, negative comments about self worth, and bringing up end of life in discussion or in writing, getting personal affairs in order, such as giving away possessions or having a pressing interest in personal wills or life insurance. Many people have committed suicide for different reasons, which now sounds us they were not at all reason to do it. One student did it because the study was not sufficient. The other student did it because the student studied well, but he did not. But he did it because a few marks less. I have students who passed without study. I have students who passed with very good marks, and many doctors had told them to take a break of few years because they were mentally retarded. Whether a job seeker or a business person, a rich or a poor, a married or unmarried, most of the cases are psychological. I know a person who had come to join film industry as Mr. Amitabh Bachchan's duplicate, but he had to return to his hometown after spending 2 years. Another case, a fair, handsome guy expected his charm would attract directors on film sets. He spent a year expecting and wasting his money and returned to his hometown. Many people who paid heavily to fraud agents to get role in films and failed. Many people who did not get role in films. Many who got role but film did not release. Many films got released but were flop. Those would not be reason to end life, or these would not be reasons to end life, because many successful stars have undergone these stages. It's very sad that in India we lost talent like Sushant. We should have more and more of NGOs and local anonymous counselors in people's reach. How to help such people? Do not hesitate to talk about grief and depression initially. Showing your concern lets a person in distress know that somebody is listening to them. If that person really is considering taking crucial decision in their life, talking prevents and provides an outlet for intense, often overwhelming feelings. When a person is in distress, telephone counseling, crisis lines, and hotlines offer to talk to a caring and anonymous counselor. Local services are listed in city or regional phone books. You can also call directory assistance. Through this video, I would request local good-hearted people to come forward for a good cause and volunteer to help people in distress with the help of local legal consultants. Then I would like to request, if you like the video, please like, share, subscribe and comment. Although I had started this video just keeping in mind the life-ending decisions of young talents, but this topic is demanding a lot more details to be covered. If you feel any point missing according to you, please write in comments. If you feel this video is helpful for you or someone somehow, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you once again.